Now, one of the most talked about or asked questions regarding Terra Luna Classic right now is, when will Terra Luna Classic reach a penny? When is it going to hit that 1 cent mark? And this is very similar to the dollar answer, but it is slightly different. And I'm just going to say it right now. I don't believe that we need burns to happen in order to watch Terra Luna Classic or LUNC hit a 1 cent price point. But I want to talk about the two things that we should see in order to watch Terra Luna Classic rise to that price. And if you're looking for a specific date, unfortunately, I can't give it to you. I don't think anybody can give you a legitimate date with any sense of accuracy on anything that's going to be happening in the future, especially when it comes to price predictions. But we can talk about what we need to see in order to watch it happen, or order to make it happen, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. Super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting 6 free stocks. $1 crypto trade, you're going to get $5 in free crypto. And then if you guys want a crypto exclusive exchange where you can buy Terra Luna Classic, you got to use KuCoin down in the description below. You can not only buy it there, if you want to trade, look, for some reason, if you want to increase your risk to reward ratio, you can buy Terra Luna Classic on 5x leverage there. So make sure to check it out if you guys want. Leverage trading is obviously dangerous, so do that. It's your own discretion. But nonetheless, you guys can buy Terra Luna Classic there if you haven't gotten it already, or if you just want to diversify your platforms and hold it on another one. But guys, we need to talk about this because I was asked so many times in the live stream today. I see the question out on social media, and everybody wants to know when Terra Luna Classic is going to hit a penny. Not if Terra Luna Classic is going to hit a penny. When Terra Luna Classic is going to hit a penny. Everybody believes that Terra Luna Classic is going to a penny. So let's talk about it. We need to see two things happen. And I'm going to discuss these two things in a little bit more detail. But we need to see a bull market return to the cryptocurrency space and or the stock market space. We are in a massive bear market with many things holding the economy back right now. And we also need to see some FOMO kick in. So let's talk about both of these. Let's start with the FOMO. That's a little bit more of a, I guess, an exciting metric that we can get into. And then we'll talk about why I don't believe, towards the end, why I don't believe we need to see any burns. So FOMO is interesting. It happens when people fear or have that fear of missing out, and therefore they jump into it because they don't want to be the only ones that aren't gaining on that asset. And the crazy thing is, if they were just to buy now, if they were to buy last week, last month, and so on, they would have gotten in at a lower price, but they're not ready yet. They will be buying in willfully at a higher price. Now, FOMO is good, but FOMO can be bad as well. If you are the one buying in at the end, you could be bag holding because of it, which is why a lot of people say, no, it's too risky right now. Matter of fact, if you believe that it could go up in the future, it is much less risky to get in now and then allow the FOMO buyers or the emotional buyers to be the ones who end up holding the bag if they tried to time it perfectly and end up missing out because of it. But a way that we can gauge this kind of emotional investing that it might be a little outside the box. If you're interested in Terra Luna Classic and how the search volume stacks up, that is an incredible metric to determine how many people are looking and searching for what is happening with Terra Luna. Google Trends is a great place to go out and kind of search against other search terms. And I like to use Shiba Inu coin because we know what we had going on with Shiba Inu coin back in October, November, when it ran from, basically 500 points per coin to 8,800 points per coin. We had many people emotionally buying in as the price went higher. And this is a good indicator of that fear of missing out. If you go compare the search volume between Shiba Inu coin and Terra Luna Classic, or even if you use basically any rendition of Terra Luna, you got Terra Luna Classic, LUNC coin, like doesn't matter what you type in. The best result for Terra Luna right now is 4. What does 4 mean? That is compared to Shiba Inu coin peaking at 100 back in October. So the amount of hype, the amount of excitement, the amount of search volume we have right now for Terra Luna Classic compared to Shiba Inu coin at its prime is 4. Roughly 4% of the people that search for Shiba are currently searching for Terra Luna Classic. It means that we have so much more upside potential. People are just starting to crack. If you look at the search volume graph for Terra Luna Classic, it is just now starting to kick up. It is incredible to see that. And the good news is it can only go up from here. I mean, we're at a level of 4 right now. And when it does spike, it is going to correlate always with a spike up in price action or a massive spike down in price action, but I highly doubt it's going to be a spike down. Massive price movement always follows massive search volume. So the good news is we are starting to tip up, but we have so much more room to run before that FOMO threshold is even hit. Now, if we couple that with a bull market, think about this. A 1 cent price point for Terra Luna Classic gives us roughly, with no burns, a $60 billion valuation. Guys, a $60 billion valuation is not that high. Terra Luna Classic already hit a roughly $60 billion valuation back when it was peaking at $100 and some per coin just a few months ago. If we look at Dogecoin and Shiba Inu coin, those are 2 other meme coins that ran to similar valuations, not necessarily 60 billion, but ran to similar valuations at their peaks. They didn't have projects. They didn't have utility. They didn't have everything that everybody always says you need for a coin to rise in price. They had a community, a very, very strong community. Dogecoin, very strong, man. Shiba Inu coin, perhaps one of the strongest. And Terra Luna Classic is building that community right now, and it is absolutely going to transfer over into the price. So if you don't think that meme coins can go that high, you've got to look at the case studies here. You've got to look at Dogecoin. You've got to look at Shiba Inu coin. And even if you just base the Terra Luna Classic potential on those 2 coins right there, yes, that 1 cent price point is absolutely in reach. It's a doable market cap. It's nothing that hasn't been accomplished before. And it's right around the corner if we have a culmination of a bull market situation with a mass amount of FOMO is indicated by search volume. Guys, it just completely excludes any of the burns that are also right around the corner. September is going to be a very big month with the 1.2% burn tax being implemented. Don't get terribly excited if we don't burn 1 trillion coins in the first day. We're going to have to give it time to see and calculate what type of numbers and expectations we can have for Terra Luna Classic and the burns that are associated with this 1.2% tax. But nonetheless, that 1 cent price point, yes. Is it a possibility? Absolutely. I always want to say, though, it is not guaranteed. Terra Luna Classic is a very risky coin. It can go down just as fast as it can go up, and it is being built on top of the community right now. That is the strongest point, and therefore it is also the weakest link, because if we start to deteriorate, if we start to leave, if we start to get unexcited, things could go down. So just know, the risk is there as well as the reward being there. And if you guys are looking for a place to buy it, don't forget you've got KuCoin in the description below. You guys are getting 6 free stocks on Webull. And of course, if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it. Subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. ClayBro883 on Twitter and Instagram. You got free Discord down there. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.